Everyone be on your guard. They'll be here any moment. I'll show them who the real Green Ranger is. Pshaw! Boom and in. Ha ha! You think you're a Green Ranger? I tell you, man, I've seen Green Rangers in my life. You're nothing but a pathetic copy. Ah, it's been done before, and you'll never beat me this time. So says you. And I don't really have a lot in my hand at all. I have a Dragon Shield and the Dragon's Blessing. Technically, the Dragon Shield here is silver, so that goes to Orion. I have 2 Orion cards, a Legendary Final Strike, which I don't even need at this point, and the Dragon Shield for some type of defense, and a Dragon Blessing, which is fantastic. Player, when a ranger suffers damage, reduced by 3 during the next ranger's battle. Instead of playing a card, that ranger may perform 2 3-dice attacks, so that's not even without, you don't even have to discard a card for anything along that ways. So with that said, I'm actually going to draw 1 from Orion. Good. Activate Ranger Key. Fantastic. Let's start drawing from Ell. We'll get 1 down. Avoid Chakram. Yes. Number 2, Desperate Measures. That's a fun combination. I love it. And we'll draw 1 more. Do I want to draw for Matt? Yeah, we're going to draw for Matt. We'll draw for Matt. Oh, the Dragon Solo for the rest of this battle. The entire cost of all combat cards is reduced by 1. All combat cards. Everything is reduced by 1. Okay, all right. This might help. I have to play the Dragon Solo first. It's going to put us behind, but I think we'll be okay. Here we go. Time to place the evil Green Ranger cards down, showing us what exactly he can do, and I don't remember at all. I know the Sword of Darkness is in here somewhere, but we'll see. The Dragon Dagger, fast. Roll 4 dice and deal that much damage to 2 different Rangers. Okay, stabby stab apparently. Hey, there's a Sword of Darkness. Deal 6 damage to the lead ranger, which is great, which is Matt, because that's how I have him. I figure he's going to lead the team or whatever. Another Sword of Darkness. Oh my goodness. And we have a Dragon Rush. Roll 6 dice and deal that much damage to the lead ranger. Wow. Oh man, he is really going after Matt. I'm going to have to defend this as much as I can. The Dragon Dagger is just going to have to go off because it's fast. All right, the speed of the Chaos Putties doesn't really mean anything at this point because there's already 1 fast card on the field, but it is what it is. Cause Havoc, skip the next turn. That's fine. I actually kind of like that. Forced Frenzy, this will go in front, even though I won't lose my turn. 1 ranger must discard random card from their hand. If it's an attack, deal 2 damage, otherwise lose an energy. And we'll do the 2 Z Putties at the end right here, unless one of them happens to be fast, then it goes into the front. But so far, it's that guard card. That's the problem for sure. And a Fierce Strike. Man, I was kind of hoping that just got pushed down 1 more. No passives, and at least my Z Putties don't explode on me, but this guy is now blocking the top Sword of Darkness, which is 6 damage at Matt. He can't afford to take any hits because if he recovers, he loses a card. All right, here we go. Let's start this up. Lightning Bolt there. We lose our first turn because the Dragon Dagger is super fast. We'll just roll it over on this side, rolling 4 dice, and it does that much damage to 2 Rangers. We'll see what we can do. I know we have some shieldage going on, so we'll see what we got in terms of damage-wise. All right, so that is 4. I think... Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and activate the Dragon Shield from Orion's deck. It is going to cost 1 energy. It's going to reduce it by 3, so now he's only taking 1 damage. The Silver Spear, all right, so that'll go right to the back. And now the next time Orion does an attack this battle, he adds 1 dice to an attack. I'm just going to put a silver dice on him for right now, just so he knows to do that whenever he does it. I did shuffle this. I just shuffled it off camera, so that goes to the bottom of the Dragon Shield. And now Ell, unfortunately, is going to be taking 4 damage. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So that actually goes to the bottom. Good, good, good. We know that's there. That's fantastic. Okay, so we did all that. That can go away. Boom. It is our turn. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get rid of this Sword of Darkness. I have to at least get rid of 1 of them. That's too much damage heading towards Matt. All right, Orion needs to throw that down first. We're going to go ahead and activate the Ranger Key. We're going to gain a character's ability of 1 of my key deck link characters until the end of the battle, and then another Ranger plays a card. All right, let's see. Who do I want Orion to get? It's probably going to be... Tommy, yeah, because I don't really have anything else. Yeah, this is definitely the better way to do it because once per battle, somebody can gain an extra dice. Orion keeps that. This is for him for later. And then I had, Here we go. It's the black one. So I know that once per battle, I'm able to give somebody or once this battle, I can give them a dice. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put Elle's energy into the pool. So she is adding this in, and of course it gains another 1. So now there's 3 energy in this dice pool right here. That's enough for her to play her Void Chakram, where that is a 4 dice attack, and I can give that extra dice from, from a Legendary Mentor. So that's 5 dice. That's still not as much as I would want, but it's better than nothing at this point. It's very possible to do 6 damage with 5 dice, but we'll have to see what it is that we can get. Ready? Throw it, girl! Chakram away! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Yes, 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 yes. I can't believe it. I seriously can't believe that worked. Oh boy. Oh my God. There's still another one that's definitely going to hit, but that's okay. I am going to draw from Matt's deck. He's running low, so I got to be careful. A Dragon Shield. That's great. That's actually a fantastic thing to have. Let's put these 2 into the discard piles. This triggers, and now this goes, and I am going to take this time right now to spend one of those 3 energy in the middle and do a Dragon Solo. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. For the rest of this combat, the energy cost of all combat cards is reduced by 1, meaning things like my Dragon Shield is 0, which is fantastic. And I'm going to tell you right now, the next attack that's going to happen is going to be, just watch this. All right, so before I do any of that, I'm going to draw from Orion, because I just played a green 6-fold guard. All right, that's pretty good too. Let's put that in his discard pile. And now we know that this Sword of Darkness is going to trigger. That is 6 damage to the lead ranger. That is going to be Matt. It's going to activate. However, damage-wise, play this card when any ranger suffers damage to reduce that damage by 3. The next time you perform an attack this battle, add 1 dice to that attack. I'm just going to drop one of these right here because all these dice are going to get used on the next ranger turn. Watch, watch, watch. Might as well also, while I'm here, take away these 2 energy from the middle. Why, you may ask? Because I still have 3 damage coming at Matt, so the Dragon's Blessing is going down. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage, reduce that damage by 3. That is 6 reduction right there. Sword of Darkness does nothing with Matt's awesome new golden look. During the next ranger turn in battle, instead of playing a card, that ranger may perform 2 attacks with 3 dice each. 3 dice. First attack is going to have an extra 1, so that's going to be a 4 dice attack. Second attack will also be a 4 dice. Actually, I can make the first attack a 5 dice. First attack will be a 5 dice. Second attack will be a 4 dice. Yep, that's what we're doing. Because now that has resolved, boom, it is the ranger's turn again. I will once again draw from Orion just to see what I get. Cresting Strike, 0 cost 2 dice, and I get to draw 1 key, so that is awesome. We like that. These both go into Matt's discard pile. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go after the Dragon Rush with the 5 dice attack, and then we're going to come over here, and I'm going to attack this Dragon Dagger with the 4 dice attack. If I can get rid of these 2, I'll start working my way down here, and then take down the Sword of Darkness, probably somewhere around the Furious Strike Z-Shield era. Okay, here we go. We have 5 dice ready to go. Remember, this is 1 dice from the Noble Pursuit, plus 1 from the Dragon Shield. The Dragon Blessing does not require me to get rid of any cards, which is awesome. So this is just, for the whole Ranger turn, 9 dice in the long run. Man, this is crazy. Okay, Dragon Rush going down. Oops, come back here. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I did it anyway. All right, so boom, 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 boom. Dragon Rush has been defeated. Now, we have another attack, which we will have a 4 dice attack for. We'll grab this one, that's fine. So now we have a 4 dice attack that's going up against the Dragon, or should I just get rid of the Z-Shield in order to unguard? No, we'll go after the Dragon Dagger. I just want to get rid of the Dragon Dagger. The more we get rid of from Evil Green Ranger, the better, because I can deal with the foot soldiers as they come along. Oh, I should have did the Z-Shield. Oh, I would have beat the Z-Shield. Now we have 1 that we have to worry about for the Dragon Dagger. That's okay. That's okay. I have an idea that I think we can do. Okay, so Dragon Rush we have defeated. That was all the damage to that. Fantastic. And 1, 2, 3 over here on the Dragon Dagger. Fantastic. Okay. Evil Green goes. Boop. It is our turn. Once again, it is right down here. Force Frenzy is going to go next. I got to figure out how I want to, if I really want to get rid of this or not. Because somebody's going to be discarding a card. I don't know. We'll figure it out. First, let's play a card. I'm going to do Orion's Cresting Strike right here because it's a 2-dice attack. Technically, it's a 3-dice attack because I gained that 1 dice from, what did I use before? I used the Dragon Shield that he had in his hand in order to be able to do that. So it's a 3-dice attack and I get to draw a key card. So he'll have something in his hand in addition. All right, I'm going after the Dragon Dagger with this, so we'll see. I need 1 damage in order to get rid of the Dragon Dagger. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what I can do? I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing that. It was going to go some way, but what I'm going to do with that 4 damage is I'm going to take 1, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to defeat the Dragon Dagger. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in the Dragon Zord. And with those additional 3, I can go and I can hit Forced Frenzy because it is, I can hit anything I want, another enemy of your choice. So this can bypass guard. No, I'm going to get rid of Forced Frenzy because maybe I can get closer to another Zord. Ideally, I want to get this. So this makes me skip a turn. But if I kill this, I got to kill that. Okay, no. That's what I got to do. I got to beat this. That's my goal for right now. So we've used the Dragon Zord. That's fine. We've done this. All right, we drop this right here. So now we just need to defeat 2 foot soldiers to get another Zord. And we get Saba's Eye Beams. Deal 1 damage to up to 4 enemy cards. Man, I would have liked that with the Evil Green Ranger. But hey, whatever. That's a fun one to have. I'm going to draw from Ell just to see what I get. Desperate Measures, which is really not that bad considering there is no energy in the center pool. And it is our turn again. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's throw down the Desperate Measures. 2-dice attack. I'm going to go up against the Z Shield. I know I have to go down the Z Shield in order to be able to get to the Sword of Darkness. Defeat them, or at least try to at least. And then I did the 1 guaranteed attack. So boom, we know that's there. 2 dice to do at least 2 damage. All right, here we go. 2 dice, 2 damage. It's the average the way it goes, and it's the way that it's supposed to be. Z Shield defeated. All of the guards have been removed. Ba-ba! Done and done. Desperate Measures indeed. Ha-ha. Bang, boom, boom, boom. All done there, which is good. I do have to take one of each of these guys off, so that's fantastic. This is going to stink because it's going to jump me so far, and I really am just going to try to figure out how to beat that thing as fast as possible. Let's draw from Orion to get the 6-fold strike. I can discard 1 key card to return this to my hand instead of discarding it. Man, oh, wait a minute. Everything is 1 less energy. Not that it matters. Even though it's 1 less energy, it doesn't really matter. Before I end the turn, Orion's just going to shove his energy into the middle there because we're going to get rid of it because Cause Havoc is going to trigger. So it's going to go bloop. It's going to drain that 1 energy. It's going to skip the next Ranger turn. So these Z-Putties are going to go, and we are right here. I'm going to take this Desperate Measure and put that back. What I am going to do for this Ranger's turn is I will go ahead and use 6-fold Strike, 1 energy, 3-dice attack. Saba's Eye Beam I'm going to discard, so I'm going to put that onto the bottom of it. So this way this will come back to my hand afterwards, but at least I have 3 dice. I'm just going to go after Sword of Darkness because I have to beat that. 3 dice, 3 damage would be fantastic. I would like to just finish this up and kill this guy so I don't have to worry about fighting him a second time. There we go. 3 dice, 3 damage. Exactly what I was hoping for. Of course, I would have loved more to make the next Ranger turn a little bit better, but hey, we get what we get. All right, 1, 2, 3 right there. This will come back to my hand. The Fierce Strike goes, which deals 4 damage. I am going to have Orion take that because once again, we have a 6-fold guard right here. Play this when you reveal a card for defense. Gain 1 energy. We love gaining energy at this point. And we're going to show. So this is doing 4 damage. I have another 6-fold guard right here. So that's going to be a 2 shield. And now what we have here, sweet, the Guardian Armor. That actually will add 3 shields to it, putting that 6-folds on the bottom. It's also a nice maneuver of gaining energy. I would gain the energy, but when it says place this on top of your deck instead of discarding it, it actually goes to the bottom of the key deck. Really, the whole point of this is for 3 shields and to gain some free energy. And now this actually goes to the bottom because it counts as 5 shields instead of 2. Fantastic, keeping him in the game. That has been done. I'm actually going to draw from Matt as well for another dragon solo. Boom, bam, it is our turn once again. And for this, instead of playing the dragon solo, I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this on the bottom of his deck, and we're going to trigger the Dragon Rush. So I get to do this ability from here. I just flip it over. So right now it's free because of the dragon solo. I do a 1 dice attack, and then after that, I perform a second 2 dice attack. So that's going to be a 3 dice attack against the Sword of Darkness. Cross fingers that we managed to do this. Told you, you ridiculous copy. This is how you become a Green Ranger. First shot, hey-ya, boom, oh, yes, sweet, sweet, sweet. So now I have 2 dice in order to do 1 damage. Yes, stab, gotcha. Got you down, you jerk. Take that, and you are finished. Boom, yeah. Just in time, too. We're at the end of our ranger turn. It fades into nothing. The green smoke. Away. Oh, run away, everybody. Clearing out the dockyards, clearing out the area. We only beat 2 enemies. I do have to put 1 more onto the experience board, but that will help us out in the long run because we'll be able to gain a 6th action and another Zord to the side, and then we will move ourselves somewhere else. Figure I just kind of put exhausted Zords up there as we go through them. But as I said, we did get 1 more here, which is good. We only have 1 energy in the pool, so I'm going to actually give that to Ell. She's going to absorb it because remember, she gives us 2 whenever we go into it, whenever she shoves her energy into the center. I'll put these 2 here for right now for the next battle. This is flipped over. So this, I believe, is flipped over for the remainder of the round. Let me just double check. Hold on. Oh, no. It's the end of that battle. So we get access to it again. So hooray. So we have a Dragon Shield and a Dragon Rush right there that we can use once per battle, every battle, by putting a card on the bottom of the deck. All right, that sounds fun to me. But by defeating the evil Green Ranger, we get ourselves another action to be able to do what we want with, and I'm not sure what that is, but moving and fighting would be the case, but we are hurting quite badly. And we also get another Zord. 1, 2, 3. The Red Battle Zord. So fun. Oh, why not? It's Zeo Ranger Red Zord. Exhaust this card during any Ranger turn in battle to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of playing a card. That might not be a bad idea to have. Just go right into... I might go to the power plant. It's only 3 enemies, and if I defeat 1 of them, I get another Zord and can start building up. Even though Angel Grove High is panicked right now, I could go there, but that's 4 enemies that I could fight. I don't know, but that's a good thing in order to have. I don't have many cards in hand or in my deck, but I should be all right. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to go 1 and 2, and we're going to head on over to... Let's head to the power plant. I'd rather head to the power plant to clear that out completely once again. So this way, 6 enemies can go there. I can always go to Angel Grove High and like kind of reduce that down sometime during round 3. But for the remainder of this round, heading on over to the power plant and getting another Zord is the main goal. Hurry up, absorb that energy. The last group didn't do so well. The Rangers will be here any moment. Hurry. We're here already. Prepare to face our justice. All right, let's do this, team. Right behind you guys. Power Rangers forever. Okay, 6-fold strike, legendary final strike. I mean, I have some good stuff here, but man, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be able to pull this off. I will draw from Matt. Zord Strike. Oh man, this might be what I need. Instead of using the Red Battle Zord, I could do this plus all of his extra dice. I'm not going to do... do I do any more for Matt? I got a lot for you. I'm going to pull 1 for Ell. Ell has 2 cards left in her discard pile. Stronger Together. Play this card after another Ranger uses an ability that is limited to once per battle. That Ranger may use that ability an extra time during battle. No, I can't use his dice more than once because it's a maximum of 2, unfortunately. whatever. I'll just draw one more for Orion. Hey, cool. I actually know that's perfect then. That's great because then he gains the once per battle abilities that she's going to be able to duplicate, which should, okay, all right. This is a lot of damage here that I think we can do. All right, let's try this. All right, so we got one Z putty and what is that? Two super putties. The Z putty could block it all, and that's why I want him to go first. Nope, we have a passive. This is only for Z putty, so he's the only one there. If I defeat him, then he does 2 damage regardless, but that's okay. What are you? You went down. Another 2 damage for Cause Havoc. And Erratic Movement, passive. While this card is in play, increase the health value of each adjacent card by 1. So really, you're a 3 while this is in play, but this is really only 2, 4, 6 damage that I need to do, but I can spread it. Okay. The Rangers get the first turn in battle, but what I am going to do first is I'm going to take my Legendary Final Strike here, and I'm going to discard that using Orion's ability. So I discard that, and I get to draw something from here. Flying Tiger. After you resolve this attack, you may spend 1 energy to allow another Ranger to immediately play 1 card with an energy cost of 0. Not bad. Very good. Great way of clearing things out. I'm just going to hold on to that for right now, because now I want to try to get more of these keys in Orion's hand, because that's really the main shtick that's going on. Activate Ranger Key. This is our first turn. I get to gain the ability of one of my linked Rangers, which, of course, as you can probably guess, is going to be Dino Thunder Black, simply because I get to add that dice. And we're going to go ahead and Zord Strike, because that'll be the card that I play in response to activating the Ranger Key. It's 2 dice. I'm going to go ahead and we'll exhaust the Red Battle Zord, use that for what it's supposed to be. And now that would be a 1, 2, 3, which would be 6, a 5, and then 6, because I'm using the extra dice from Tommy Oliver, Legendary Ranger, Black Dino Thunder Oliver, that Orion pulled up to do a 6 dice attack that can be divided amongst any other targets. 6 damage. That's all I need to do. If I roll 6 dice and do 6 damage, we win with only 2 cards. And that would be a wild way to go out of round 2, just wiping the field with a crazy Zord Rush. Oh, did I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 1 to spare. Booyah! You go, Matt. That's what I'm talking about. Clear the board, wipe them away. 1, 2, 3. All these guys have been defeated because that was 6 damage spread around. Blah, 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 yeah, just pew, 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 jumping around, knocking them out, blah, blah, having Zords come in and destroy. This is a fantastic card. Man, I love the Zord Strike so much. Highly recommend that this is in every Green Ranger deck going forward, should you happen to get this. As always, if you're looking to pick these up, if they're still available on the Renegade website, head on down to the description section and check that out. All those affiliate links from the Renegade website go a long way. If it's sold out, because, once they're out, they're out. Maybe it'll be on some place like Noble Knights Games, which I also will have links for down there. So after all that random promotions out of the way, let's clean this up, finish the round, check out our Zord, and see what we can do for round 3. All right, let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3. So we know that we are 2 in right there. We already got the Red Battle Zord from defeating the Evil Green Ranger, and now we are at level 3, gaining us the Solar Zord. Exhaust this card when there's no energy in the shared pool. Gain 3 energy. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you for finally becoming the battery that I want you to be. So we have all that there. Orion, there's 2 still left here. So Orion's going to gain back that. We are going to be at the end of the round. So with that said, we have 3 cards in his deck. The other Dragon Rush. Okay, that's fine. So there's 2 Dragon Rushes right here. That's also really bad because out of his 10 cards, 3 of them have been siphoned out, and more are just going to come out even as time goes on. So yeah, this is going to be problematic because I definitely have to recharge Matt, and he's getting a little bit dangerous. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this down to Elle over here and make her the lead ranger going forward. Oh, you know what? I could have even added another dice. I didn't even think about that from Matt's card in order to do that. But that doesn't matter. I did what I had to do. That's great. Yeah, let's reload these. Unexhaust all of our Zords. And away we go. Back to the big board. All right, beginning round 3. other than this right here, which is completely panicked. I hate having a fully panicked location. It's really not that bad. Otherwise, we still have room for 12, 17 figures to go in. And we know that a boss, or a monster, I should say, is coming out this round. Wherever that monster lands, one of these 3 spaces, at least we know we'll clear out that space completely. We'll get our 7th action and be able to hopefully clear out something else for when the boss comes in on the next turn. Yeah, so we've only seen, I think we've seen 2 threes so far. We haven't seen many 1s. We've only seen 1. So we may get pretty lucky this round. Who knows? Let's find out. All right, deployment for round 3 begins with 2 Chaos Putties going to the Industrial District. All right, so those 2 are right here. I don't really remember what we've seen so far in terms of, have we seen a lot of the dockyard? I think we've seen a lot of the power plant. We may not be back at the power plant again, but it's depending on how things go, we may just let these guys continue getting their higher education. Moving right along. Now there's the power plant right where we are. 2 more Chaos Putties. Hey, maybe if this fills up enough, we'll just stay here, do a battle, get a Zord, go over to, wherever the monster is and get another Zord there. That'd be fantastic. All right, let's keep going. 1 little Z Putty in the Industrial District. Again, those singles are very nice to have because they just work with a deployment and there's not much there. So, all right, so far so good, so far so good. Okay, and next, okay, so the monster's going to be on the bottom of that one. Interesting. Whatever this is, 2 Chaos Putties. They are not going to Angel Grove High because that is full. These particular guys are going right up here to the dockyard. Now, we still got plenty of space all around. Wherever I deploy the monster on this next pull has space to go everywhere because it's going to be maximum 4, really. So, maybe the monster won't, if it's a 3 and then the monster is jumping to a different spot. If it's a 1 or 2, it's going to be the deployed foot soldier and then the monster. Because remember, in Power Rangers, foot soldiers take priority over deployment, over monsters, over bosses. It's mission critical where it's the opposite effect. All right, so here we go. So we know that, yep, there's the monster. Okay, 1 Super Putty and the monster are going to, oh, we don't even have to move. We don't even have to move, guys. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love saving actions. Who is our monster? Who do we have to deal with? The Ranger Slayer. Bum, bum, bum. So again, within the research that I've done with Matt Cook and trying to get his history as fast as I can, I mentioned before that he dated Kimberly. The 2 of them were together for a while, and he despised Tommy because after they broke up, because, Kimberly lied to him about, she couldn't tell him she was a ranger. She is the Ranger Slayer, but the Pink Ranger at the same time. I think that's how it was in the comics, something like that. She couldn't tell him, and she had to keep running away and getting away from him to do all the missions and everything, and he didn't like it. And once he found out she was a ranger, he was like, oh, screw you, I don't want to be with you anymore. And then apparently she started dating Tommy, and that was like even worse for him. So I like this because it's Ranger Slayer from the past, and Matt has to kind of confront his own demons in order to move forward. Which, if you know anything about Matt, he has a lot of demons. Okay, so that's fine. We got 1 and 2, and there we go. That is it. Where is my panicked thing? It is right here. Boom. This is actually going to work out great because I will absolutely take the time to recharge, get my guys back up to fighting speed, beat this, and then I'll have more actions in order to deal with in order to go somewhere else. I may even just go to the Industrial District and the dockyard if I can get the both. And again, you guys are making something better of yourselves. I'm just going to leave you there. I'm all for higher education, as I say. So I definitely need to figure out what I want to do in the ways of recharging before I do anything else. I think, man, I wish I had some more with like, boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so I think what I can do is, because if I do a double recharge with Matt, every time I recharge with him, I have to take a card. So that would be 2 cards out of his deck that would be gone, and I don't really want to do that. So I think I'm just going to do 2 recharges, 1 and 2, and we'll do Matt and Orion and Ell and Orion, I guess. Or Matt and Ell? I know Matt's only getting one. Okay, so what I decided to do was we do Matt and Ell and Orion and Ell. So for Matt, Dragon Zord, Solo Strike, and the Dragon's Blessing all get put back into his deck. That's along with these other 2 cards. So we're just gonna do this shuffle. This was a recharge, so we have to do this. This is the green candle sucking away his energy. Oh boy, this might be the last time I'd recharge it with it. Maybe I do one more, but it's gonna get, oh, the Zord Strike. Okay, maybe that's not so bad. Because I know that's there, I can just draw a card, like 1 or 2 cards for Matt, and then be able to just hold on to them and then use the Zord Strike as I see fit. Orion will get 2, 4, 6 back, so 2 activate Ranger keys and 1 6 full guard, because those once per battle abilities are amazing. And then we got 1, 2 Solar Strikes at 2 shields, Stronger Together, Nova Flare, and Void Charm. So 3, 6, and then 2, 4, 6 for the other one. So that is where we are right now with our recharging of everybody. Let's just go right into that battle at the power plant and take down the Ranger Slayer.